So the next in the topic sequence is what happens when the two capacitors or more than two capacitors are connected in such a way that a single battery is used and the capacitors are either in series or in parallel or a mix of both. So you can have infinite such possibilities of connecting the capacitors. And the number of capacitors are like more 5, 10, 15. Okay, so we will try to understand the basic logic behind how to find the equivalent capacitance. Finding equivalent capacitance is saying that instead of the entire complex circuitry, we have just one single capacitor attached to that same battery. Same charge flows to the battery. That is the basic idea. So whatever the total charge that flows through the battery, and it is then distributed in the various elements of the circuit. Rather than that, we have only one single equivalent capacitor which has the same effect as that of the entire complex circuit. तो उसमें जो first step है that is to find the equivalent capacitance if the two capacitors are connected in parallel. So this is how they are connected. Each capacitor has two plates. One plate from each capacitor is connected to the battery, one of the terminals of the battery, and the other plate of the respective capacitors, they are in turn connected to the other terminal of the battery. So here you can see the left plates are connected to the positive terminal and the right plates are connected to the negative terminal. Now the job of this battery or the cell is to create a constant potential difference across the plates. And that potential difference will be equal to the electromotive force between the two terminals. So let us say इसका अगर 15 volt potential difference है battery का, so it will cause that same effect in the two capacitors. This capacitor also has 15 volt. This capacitor also has 15 volt of potential difference. So in parallel capacitances, you have potential difference being equal. And based on that potential difference and the magnitude of the capacitor, the charge on each plate is decided. So rather than drawing the actual capacitors, what we do is we make use of the symbols. The symbols of a capacitor is that of a two parallel lines. It basically signifies parallel plate capacitor, but it need not be actually. This need not be always parallel plate. It could be cylindrical or it could be spherical also. But as far as the symbol is concerned, we will always make use of these two parallel lines of equal length. However, that of a battery or a cell is a line is smaller than the other line. So the one which is longer is positive, the other one is negative. Now here the charge Q1 and Q2 gets deposited, rearranged, plus Q1 on the right left side and minus Q1 on the left side. Net charge of the system still is 0. Okay, only thing is because of the battery, charge got redistributed. So this Q1 will be equal to C1 delta V and this Q2 will be equal to C2 delta V as per the basic formula. So total charge that flows through this battery is Q1 plus Q2. Because when you connect this battery, Q1 charge and Q2 charge respectively will flow out of the right plates. That total charge will pass across this battery. From this battery, it will then deposit onto the left hand side plates of both capacitors. Okay, so plus Q1 on the left and minus Q2 on the right. This is what is going to happen. Now, instead of having these two capacitors, we can replace it with one single capacitor. Let's say that is C equivalent. This C equivalent will be such that total charge that flows through this will be equal to the total charge that flows in this case, which is Q1 plus Q2. So based on this, we can find out what is the C equivalent. Now we can write this down. देखो इसमें फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में क्या लिखा हुआ है, द लेफ्ट प्लेट्स ऑफ द कैपेसिटर आर कनेक्टेड बाय अ कंडक्टिंग वायर टू द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ द बैटरी एंड देयरफॉर आर दी, क्योंकि कंडक्टिंग वायर है तो वायर के ऊपर जितना भी पोटेंशियल होगा, वॉट एवर इज दैट इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल, दैट पोटेंशियल विल बी सेफ एट ऑल पॉइंट्स, उसके जितने भी पॉइंट्स हैं। कंडक्टर का क्या मतलब होता है कि चार्ज सॉरी इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल है वो सेम है सारे पॉइंट्स पे, और यू कैन से देयर इज नो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस। तो अगर पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल का पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस लेट से V1 है, तो वही V1 तुमको दोनों जगह रियलाइज होगा, इधर भी V1 होगा, इधर भी V1, ये भी V1। और अगर इसका पोटेंशियल V2 है तो इस प्लेट का भी V2 हो जाएगा, क्योंकि ये भी कंडक्टिंग वायर से कनेक्टेड है, और इसका भी पोटेंशियल V2 हो जाएगा क्योंकि ये भी कंडक्टिंग वायर से कनेक्टेड है। अब इसके अक्रॉस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस कितना है, V1 माइनस V2, इसके अक्रॉस भी V1 माइनस V2, और इसके अक्रॉस भी V1 माइनस V2। तो पैरेलल में द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अक्रॉस द प्लेट इज सेम एज द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस across the plates of the capacitor। ये बात सबको समझ में आ गई ना, किसी को डाउट है? Okay, so first, second, and third paragraph is explained. Now, different situations might arise where you will have parallel combination in a circuit, and there will be certain other circuit elements also. So what we will do is that we will only consider that particular section of the entire circuit which is in parallel combination, replace it with one single capacitor, and then we will solve the rest of the circuit by finding series and parallel combinations in successive fashion. Okay, so when we do the problems, you will realize what this paragraph means. Now, when the capacitors are first connected in the circuit, then electrons are transferred between the wires. So yes, the wire is the conducting medium and the charge is provided by the plates. And this transfer takes place to the other plate to the battery. The battery is kind of a charge of pump of charge. Okay, and in doing so, it is utilizing its internal chemical energy. Okay, so that is part of chemistry. We are not going to deal with it. Now, next is this flow of charge, that is electrons, will continue till the potential difference is not same as that of the battery. Okay, and that actually happens almost instantaneously within 10 to the power minus 16 seconds. So it is almost as good as being spontaneous, or you can say instantaneous. In this process, the total charge that flows through the battery is Q1 plus Q2. Q1 charge for the C1 capacitor, Q2 charge for the second capacitor C2. Now this Q1 can be calculated as C1 delta V. Q2 can be calculated as C2 delta V. So your C equivalent is C1 plus C2. Why? क्योंकि अब instead of having two capacitors, you connect one single capacitor. So this capacitor should also behave the way this combination must behave. That means the charge that flows through the battery is Q1 plus Q2. That same charge is now flowing through this single capacitor to Q1 plus Q2. From that you can find out that equivalent capacitance is given by C1 plus C2, because delta V term will cancel out. Okay, now you write down the entire slide.